Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for the invitation. I am Sergio Quiroga, social science researcher in Argentina. I work at the Argentine Cultural Institute in Villa Mercedes City in San Luis Province. Sorry for my English, please. In this presentation, I will present some ideas about aquaculture in Argentina. Our country is currently experiencing an unprecedented crisis characterized by strong inflation and increasing poverty, unemployment, and terrible government management in different areas. I believe that aquaculture is an activity that must be dependent in our country and can generate economic growth very necessary for our society. Aquaculture is linked to human intervention to increase production by concentrating population, feeding them and protecting them from predators. In the 90s, with the incorporation of new technology and greater industrialization of the sector, new species were incorporated. Aquaculture has begun to be a way to maintain and increase fish consumption and satisfy future protein demands, also constituting a source of employment. Four parts could be key to achieving this sustainability. Responsible production, emphasizing a planet-first approach to aquaculture production, is essential for a long-term sustainability. This involves maintaining a wide range of species and aquaculture systems to strengthen resilience, improve biodiversity, and support positive outcomes for nature. Improve livelihoods, imbalance in benefits and risks among peoples involved in the aquaculture sector need to be addressed. Stakeholders along the value chain and affected communities must have a say in decisions that affect their well-being. Efforts must be made to ensure opportunities, particularly for women and youth. Systemic change in industry value chains are essential to reduce inequalities and build a fairer sector. Healthy consumption. Access to blue food is currently unequal around the world. Promoting sustainable aquaculture involves improving the availability and affordability of these foods for all consumers. Companies must find responsible solutions to ensure broader access to this nutritional source. An enabled environment. It is essential to create the right conditions for positive progress in aquaculture. Partnerships between stakeholders and better dialogues are needed across the sectors. Policies at various levels, from local to international, must incentive and enforce responsible and inclusive practice while stimulating investment. Argentina currently has two aquaculture production centers, although the activity is carried out in various regions where further development is possible. Each pole corresponds to one of the main species thought is produced in northern Patagonia, while the Argentina region, especially in pacú. Carp, tilapia, survey, and even marine species are also produced as bivalve mollusks in very diverse areas from the north in Argentina mountain range to the Beagle Channel in the extreme south of the country. Although export experience and scarce and capacities are still limited, the activity has product and sports potentials. One of the fundamental factors in this sense is the country's climate diversity, which allows the production of a wide range of species. Argentina has an abundance of territories available for the practice of aquaculture at the recognized variety of source in some regions. Added to this is the technical knowledge of producer and institutions from the different regions, a fundamental factor in rapid growth of the activity itself. Despite its possibility, the expansion of aquaculture has so far been delayed by a multiplicity of factors. Among there are the low domestic consumption of fish, the lack of specific regulation for the sectors, the limited knowledge about the activity on the part of potential entrepreneurs, which translate into a low level of productive investment and the scarcity of instrument promotion. Argentina aquaculture production is concentrated in two regions, trout that is fed in North Patagonia, and pacú that is raised in Chaco, Misiones, Corrientes, and Formosa. There are approximately 4,000 tons for years, which could grow rapidly in the central region, is added, which has a great potential to convert vegetable proteins into fish fillet and schnitzel. Well, the fattening cycle is 18 months if it starts with fingerlings, but is shortened to 8 months in juveniles otherwise. The difference is important because it prevents winter torpors in fish. They practically do not eat anything when the water temperature is below these degrees. The domestic market is limited because annual consumption of fish runs around 5 kilos per year per inhabitant, comparing to almost 60 kilos of beef. The challenge is sports. This is an important possibility to development, to economic development of Argentina. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much.